prepared and your ears tortured. It's From the Front Row with Johnathan T. Rokford.
Oh. Yeah, I feel better, Flip. I don't know. Did we do a take last night? I don't remember. We did. What happened to it? You didn't save it. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he is an idiot. What's up, folks? It's me, Johnathan T. Rokford, here with another edition of From the Front Row. And before we start, we would like to... Shh, be quiet. Before we start, we would like to welcome Frankie Bones to WPA. Be forewarned, we are going to make fun of your name. It's what we do. Now, we did have game changer action, and we still have game changer action as Casper 2779 and the Beast are locked in a brutal battle to determine who the game changer champion will be. Folks, this started like the end of last week, and it's still going on. They're still filming, folks. There's no ifs, ands, about it, buts about it. We wasn't expecting this kind of match, no. At least not from them two. Now, once official action got underway, we had the first scheduled match. It was supposed to be the Kingpin JP DiMaggio versus Fuego L. And I don't know if Fuego L just had somewhere else to be. Tommy Fat Tits had a little conversation with him beforehand. Or if he was just scared. But he didn't show up for his match. So DiMaggio honored the WPA by sitting on the announce table. Sat down there in commentary and actually did a pretty good job too. Very insightful commentary and play-by-play. Yeah. Nah. What? Hey, you know what? A win's a win, right? You know, I will tell you, considering what kind of mood and the training he did for this match, I think he would have won that one if Fuego had showed up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think he would have won that one. Yeah. I'm thinking he may have found a new fire. So maybe we lit a spark, but you know, hey, you never know. This could be the start of a good winning streak. Huh. You know. Okay. I won't do it. I'll give him time. Yeah, we'll give him time. See what happens. Now our next match was the Prince of Crime, Delirious versus Tezzeret. And Tezzeret picked up the win over the former #1 contender for the world title. You know, there's another guy was kind of down on his luck. Even though he had a title, I don't know what he was sad about. But he has started getting a little bit better. I mean, how he won a singles title, picked up some quality wins here and there, and yesterday was no different. Keep it up. Move up the rankings. But hey, you know, he beat it. That was you beat a guy I believe is in the top 10. That's a quality win right there, folks. Now, of course, the next match was a Bruno, so we're not going to talk about that. But we will talk about Mr. Money in the Bank. Mr. I'm too scared to cash in my contract. Jermaine's the champion. I don't want to cash it in. Yeah, well, Jermaine lost. Got a new champion. I'm still not ready yet. You know, I get it's a calculated cash in, but gee whiz. I'd probably mention your Money in the Bank contract more than you do. But he was taking on the badass Eddie Vendetti, and they went to a time limit draw, folks. What is with badass Eddie Vendetti and time limit draws? I don't know, folks. Seems to be happening a lot. But, you know, hey, some people are just hard to beat. Others, not so hard. And you know who you are. What? No, I gotta label my cup. Because last time, somebody took my cup last time. Yeah. What? Well, I'll know that's my cup. Trust me. Now, our next match was Shepherd Bane versus Crusher LB, and they had a double countout. That's two matches that just kind of end, you know, with no clear winner. Well, I guess we as the fans were winners. But yeah, other than that, no clear win. You know, they kept fighting too. Bell was ringing out of control. That was kind of irritating when it's ringing. Yeah, I think the timekeeper likes to ring that bell. He was having too much fun. He actually rung it in rhythm. Well, you know, he used to be a conductor or something like that. I don't know. I don't know where we got that timekeeper from. Now, next match was the Wraith versus Queen Desdemona. Yes, I said it. She won a title. I gotta, I said I would say once he won one. Then she lost it, of course. But hey, it is what it is, considering with her name. But the Wraith defeated her. So let's see. Get a win. Loss. Well, maybe next week she'll get a win. Kind of up and down there. But she was going against the Wraith. He's no slouch, Yeah, I don't know. He's not really that much of a slouch. And he likes to fight. Now, in our next match, we had Katz and Corey taking on the world champ, Nerkahante. And, folks, if you want to talk about impressive wins, Katz and Corey defeated the world champ in a non-title match. He was about as shocked as we were. It takes a lot to shock us, especially here in WPA. But that one, had that been Jermaine, it would have been an even bigger shock. That would have been like Martel beating Jermaine just on a random week. We know it'll never happen, but still. But hey, congratulations, Katz and Corey. We'll see what happens with that. I mean, if I was the world champ, I'd take that personally. Now, in our next match, we had Money versus Needles Kane, and Money was defeated. Yeah, I know. Well, Needles Kane, he's pretty good when he wants to be. He is. Yes, he is. He is pretty good when he needs to be. And Money, I don't know. There was yeah. Well, yeah, he's Money. He might need to go back to eating some Lucky Charms because I mean it was one of those matches could have went either way, folks. And unfortunately, it went Needles' way. Well, fortunately, I guess for Needles. Unfortunately for Money. Mm. Now, and next match we had Mac Blakely taking on James Altraz. 1/3 of the trio's champions. And James Altraz pinned Mac Blakely. You know, that's 2 weeks straight Mac Blakely's been pinned. Yeah. You know, one thing to get pinned in a regular match don't mean anything but moving up the rankings. It's another thing to get pinned and lose your title. Even worse to get pinned 2 weeks straight. And then to sit there and watch your partner who was in the next match pick up a win. Makes you wonder who the weak link on that team is. And like I said, Red Death was facing Fat Thomas and picked up a win and what was probably one of the most technical matches of the night, folks. I mean, the crowd was eating it up. Yeah. Well, that was pretty exciting. I mean, what can you do? But Red Death picked up a win and his partner lost. He got pinned. We'll see. They may have to talk. Well, he might have to find a new. Oh man, I don't think he'll go find a new partner. Come on, they held the titles for a while. I mean, they were beating people. I mean, could be a situation where like Casper carries the team when he's tagging, while his partners just are lackluster. Yeah, I feel sorry for that guy sometimes. Now our next match was scheduled to be Johnny Rocco taking on Money, MF, and Mike. And since his opponent did not show up and Johnny Rocco was awarded the win, Johnny went sat down in Misfit Road and watched the rest of the matches. He also made fun of Fat Thomas for losing. That was kind of a bonehead loss. Now our next match was the First Lady Alexa Leslie taking on the sponsored athlete. Well, how when people pick names, they pick the longest drawn out name they could think of. I know our bookers hate writing these names down. But the sponsored athlete was defeated by the First Lady, our women's international champion. I'm pretty sure he'll come up with a good excuse on why he lost. But hey, kind of hard to move up the rankings and get some pretty good matches when you lose. It was on a good little run too. I don't know, something's in my tooth. Probably from the gas station food. Now, our next match saw the Quanny Fist taking on the Darkstalker. And the Darkstalker lost to the man nobody likes to lose to. Yeah. Well, he's a Cowboy fan, so there's that. But yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he's a Cowboy fan for real. You know, even shows it when he loses and stuff. But to his credit, he led his team to victory last week. So we'll give him that. But he had a good partner too. So Now, our last singles match that had nothing tied to it was the darkness of Mother Earth, Luna taking on former WPA champion Jermaine Walker. And no surprise, Jermaine Walker walked away with a win when he hit that black hand side to Luna and then gave her a sexy driver. He literally double dipped on her with the moves. Not that kind of double dip, you pervert. Just hit 2 moves. That's all I meant. That'd be the pervert. Yeah, there you go. Nasty. Now, as if no surprise, Luna's partner, Winthrop Percy Alexander IV, was taking on the Ronin Shona Campbell of Sinister to determine who would be the #1 contender to the TV title, and he also lost. So, whether it seems to be whether in singles or in a tagging, they have some difficulty with Sinister, except for one time. But over the last couple of weeks, they've not fared well against Sinister. They might want to rethink their strategy, re-strategize. They'll get back together and kind of figure some things out. Break bread. You know, maybe go to Olive Garden or something. Or the equivalent. But the Ronin Shona Campbell is now our #1 contender for the TV title. Now, we had, of course, as always, a #1 contender match for the Triple Threat Championship. And match 1 saw Martel the Carpenter taking on Lady Assassin and Casper 2779, folks. And Casper has been on a roll lately, folks. I think last week I said it. I said something that I thought I would never say. And I said he dominated a match. And to his credit, folks, he was in control. I think he could be turning a corner. He pinned Martel the Carpenter, which is no surprise to anyone here, to punch his ticket to a championship match. Now, match 2 saw the most surprising win of the night. Emperor Toucan Liam picked up the win when he pinned Bobby Blaze. Yeah, Brasso was there too, but the Emperor pushed him out the ring to get to Bobby. Hey, a win's a win, folks. How you get it is how you get it. That's why I hate triple threat matches. You always gotta have eyes in the back of your head. Yeah. So, what's the next match here? Oh, yeah. We had the Triple Threat Championship match. And South Bronx Savage was scheduled to take on Uno Mexican and Donnie Boy. Well, Uno Mexican didn't show up. So it became a one-on-one match, which South Bronx Savage won, retaining his title. Yeah. Yeah, I'm proud of that guy. You know, that's the first defense. Give us 3 more good ones. Kid. You know, sometimes you call people out and it takes a while for it to activate in their head. This guy. Call him out a couple times, doesn't show up for a while, then shows up and shows out, wins the championship, and now has set his path. So that's 1. 3 more to go. See if you can do it, South Bronx. Now, our television championship was Chris Salas versus the Super Champion King. And now, it just feels right saying the name. As the Super Champion King is now your new television champion. So next week it will be the Super Champion King versus the Ronin. for the television championship. And we'll see if the Super Champion King can still live up to his name when he takes on the Ronin, who is not in the best of moods, mind you. Now, our next championship match saw Lycan Umbras taking on DJ Tech and retaining his title. Yeah. I don't know. I was kind of iffy on that match. I mean, DJ Tech's pretty good. I think he had the capability to win it. It's just that Lycan just wanted to win more. He's got a title now. He ain't got to depend on nobody. He's all by himself. That's a lot of pressure. But like I said, he picked up the win. I think he's always got his next opponent picked out too. So now, last match saw David the Beast Smith taking on the Messiah. And I'm sorry, folks. I get calling out people trying to push their buttons to get yourself a match, jump the line, over top of people who earn a shot at titles. But if you're going to do that, at least win the damn match. It's easy to talk crap, say what you might do, what you could do, what you would have did, shoulda, coulda, woulda. And very few people here say what they're going to do and actually do it. Like the Beast, he said, he told the Messiah he wasn't going to win the match. He was right. He didn't lie. He didn't win the match. And the Beast is still your Intercontinental Champion. It's not like we're surprised, folks. It's the Messiah. He's almost reaching Martel level of... Yeah, you don't want to be on that level. Had they faced each other? We'll have to look that up later. I can't remember. If they did, I don't remember who won that match. Yeah, we might look that up later. But that's all we have, folks. Remember, as always, don't drink and drive. Hug your loved ones. And please, every once in a while, pick up the phone and call that friend that might need to hear your voice. Yeah. They might need to hear that. It may help them out. And be a good listener. For everyone here at the show, I'm Johnathan T. Rokford. Deuce. What? No, they don't put enough water in these cups. Well, all I know is anything can happen here in WBA. Anything. I know wars just start out of the blue. The best ones are the ones where somebody says something, and then the other person is just like goes off on a tangent for no reason. Like when we say something here on the show, and then somebody decides they want to just go off on a tangent about rah 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 rah. Like, you just keep saying my name, keep my name out your eye. That's what we do. It's just how it is.